Final Web Design. This is Steve.
Hello, Steve.
Yeah, Ivana, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good.
Thank you so much for calling back.
Yeah, absolutely. So, we had received a request yesterday that you're looking to redo your website.
Yes, yes. So the reason that I'm calling, we're actually our website designer. He is retiring, so we're currently exploring our options for like website designers. We want to redesign our website and you know see if we can have like maintenance and all of that good stuff. I don't know if you checked out our website, but it's pretty outdated. Um, and so we're just hoping to make it more modern, change like the layout. I know we had like a project to convert it to WordPress, so that's one thing, and we're really open to suggestions. I do have to meet with our directors, and then they will let us know what content, what copy they want, what like everything that we would want in the new website. But I'm just basically looking for like a proposal. If you can send one with like your estimated costs, you know, what you recommend and all of that.
Okay. So yeah, this current website, it does look a little bit outdated. This is just a coded like HTML website.
I'm not sure. I don't manage the website, and I just started this decision 4 months ago. Sorry. So I don't really have the history of the website, but I'm basically like the person in charge of like overseeing the website designers and everything. I'm the office manager
Gotcha.
slash like social media manager.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't really like handle the website
Okay.
entirely.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, the first thing, and I can put this all together in a proposal just so you have it all documented and it'll have time frames, costs, line items, what we could do. But like you kind of mentioned, WordPress, I would recommend moving this over to a more manageable system. And that would be something like WordPress.
Okay.
And then we would also probably recommend just kind of updating the UI or the kind of the design for going into 2025 and more modern, uh, mobile responsive type user
Right.
interface.
Yes, absolutely. We're definitely looking for that as well.
Okay, and I'm just taking a look here now. How many pages do you technically have? It just says home, products, partnerships. So I see like 5 or 6 on the top, but then when I go into products, there seems to be a lot of like sidebar stuff.
Yeah, so that again, I do have to meet with our directors. They would tell us and let us know what exactly they want to do with the products pages, because right now what we have is just like very like descriptive. You know, people don't really read that anymore. We're talking about like when the product was introduced, and people are not really looking for that. And also the link that we have there, it links back to like the actual website of that product. For example, the first one, DuPont. So when I click on the link, it goes back to their website, and I
Uh,
feel like I I received like a comment that we might want to change it to like having a link that directs it to us
right.
instead of the you know. So I still have to meet with the director so they can give the feedback and see what we want to do. But yeah, that's what I have now.
Yeah, because you're essentially taking them away from your website where you're,
Yeah,
losing them and they're. I mean, they can always go back,
exactly.
but the better experience for the visitor would be to have that information on your site.
Right.
And then I
Yeah,
see that
exactly.
there's one big concern I do see is if you look, you don't have an SSL certificate, so it's saying that it's a not secure website.
Yes. So I've been trying to reach like our hosting company, and it was Digital Space. I don't know if you know about them, but they used to be with AT&T. They're not anymore. So I don't really. It's been like it's been tough to like get in contact with our hosting site. So
Okay.
I definitely have to like reach out to our IT managers and see if we can get that as soon as possible.
So we do offer like a managed hosting once a new website would be built, where we would basically host it and maintain it. So we do like the future updates, the plugins, the extensions, the core platform, any edits or changes that you'd need as a business. And we could include stuff like that SSL, because without that, Google, that's like a big, highly frowned upon. So you might be having trouble getting indexed with like SEO type. It gets into kind of search engine stuff, but
Right.
it's affecting the site. But that stuff we could address, if you do move forward. So
Absolutely.
I guess, and then the only other thing I see here is you have a Spanish translation now. Is that's just a, how is that working? Do you know?
So we do work with Latin America. We do have a lot of customers and like providers and business partners in Latin America. That's why we also have like the Spanish option. From what I'm seeing, it's just like everything is just translated to Spanish.
Okay. We could definitely include something like that, because I mean, obviously, being a Miami company ourselves, we work with a lot of, businesses that have connections in Latin America. So I
Yeah.
just kind of wanted to review that. But other than that, I mean, what I will do is I'll put together a proposal, and what I would recommend is moving this to a more modern platform. It would also give you guys some control if you want to update text and things like that. That you'd have, a user login, so you can do some of that. Um,
Okay.
and then I would recommend, maybe even the managed hosting if you went forward with us after. You don't need to. We can move it to whatever company you're with, or a GoDaddy, or wherever. But it
Okay.
it usually people want that because it's just, we can continue to edit the website into the future.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I guess I could probably put that together and have that to you, early next week. And then if you have questions from there, once you have the document, we could get on another call or meeting and review it together and see if that's something that would work for you or the business.
Perfect. Yes. Definitely. If we can try to shoot for like Monday,
Okay.
because once again, if you can, I mean, but our website designer, since he's retiring, he's like giving us deadlines, and he wants to know like who we're gonna hire, so that way he can transfer over everything to that person. Otherwise, he is gonna transfer it over to like someone else that he knows. And we just want to have that like set up as soon as possible before, the holidays are coming and people are going on PTO. So
Right.
yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and that just makes it easier if you do it all at once instead of moving it 2, 3 times every month. I mean, that gets to be a lot of
Yes.
moving around. So I will definitely put that together over the weekend here, and I'll have it to you Monday. And again, if from
Perfect.
there you want to get on another call and review it together, we can, take the next steps from there. But that's probably the next stage.
Awesome.
Yep.
Alrighty. Well, thank you so much, Steve. I appreciate your call and for your time.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to seeing the proposal, but have an amazing weekend.
All right. Thank you, Ivana. Take care.
Thank you.
All right.